freedom is gone, constant supervision, extreme amount of patience, aggravating and confusing, have to fight for your child, have to fight for the rest of your life, have to fight not only your family and friends, but also schools and doctors and complete strangers. She has earplugs, little soft foamy kind that are made for children. She has
the big ones.
Ear, like when you go to shoot a gun, the ones that you put on that block out all the sound. She has those. But there are some days that the feel of the earplugs in her ears, even though sounds bother her, she can't stand the feel of it in her ears, or she can't stand the feel of that on her head. So even the things that we use to counteract the stuff that bothers her sometimes bothers her. And I mean, we've had lots of days where we just hold up in one room, you know, because the room, so we keep a room at all times that's kind of devoid of any decoration. You know, there's no color on the floors, no color on the walls, it's just there. And, you know, we've had where we've spent all days and, you know, whole days in there. We would bring everybody in and the family would just spend the day in that room doing whatever was soothing, whether, you know, coloring is very, very soothing to her.
I love to draw.
You know, she could sit and color all day. That's about the only thing that really I don't think has ever seemed to bother her. She can color
if you
and
give
color
her
and color.
a big box of crayons, she'll pull one out, start coloring. Then she'll get excited because there's just so many other colors.
Yeah.
You know, you really have to give her about 5 or 6 crayons at a time.
On a good day.
On a good day. You can't even give her one on a bad day because, you know, she's shaking, she's got her ears covered, and really the only words she'll be using is no, 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 no. And it doesn't matter the question. You can ask her, do you want to go outside? No. Is it too loud? No. Are you cold? No. Are you hot? No.
She doesn't know.
It's extremely aggravating. Yeah, she can't process, you know, what the problems that she's feeling are, and she can't verbalize them, you know, like a normal child would be able to do. And so you have factors in her life that, you know, you have to avoid. And you have factors that you use to counteract those factors.
And sometimes
you
have to avoid those.
And you have to avoid those. And then you have, you know, even more factors that you have no control over that affect the factors that you're using to counteract the factors. And it's so confusing and aggravating. Every day of your life is spent doing this over and over and over.
And even then, every day's different. I tell people it's like the movie 50 First Dates with Drew Barrymore. She had a type of amnesia where every morning she woke up and she didn't know who she was or what she was or anything, and her life had to be retold to her each day. Well, with us, every day we get up and we have to figure out who our daughter is that day, because what she can handle and what she can tolerate will be totally different today from what it was yesterday, and tomorrow will be totally different. And there's never a set combination. Today, she may not be able to handle the wind blowing, but she can handle the birds chirping. Whereas tomorrow, it could be reversed, or it could be, you know, add in, there's so many different variables, it's never the same. And I mean, some things are consistent, like we consistently cannot take her to places like Walmart, or even a larger grocery store. I mean, it's too much.
Food Line's horrible on her.
And people don't understand. If she looks like she's having fun, and she's running and she's jumping and she's playing, then everything must be okay. Everything's not okay.
She's fine. Look at her.
She's moving up to that level. If we take her to Walmart, if she starts out here at the beginning of the day and we take her to Walmart, this is where her level is. This is where after this point she can't do anymore. If we take her to Walmart, she's here automatically. I mean, first 5 minutes in Walmart, she's here. The longer we stay, it pushes her further up. So it means that we have taken away, I'd say, Walmart at least takes away 75–80% of what she's able to tolerate in a day, which means we've left her with 20% that she could have fun with. You know, 20% that she could do, you know, and enjoy herself.
And that's on a 15-minute Walmart run.
We can train her to be able to handle things that she can't handle now. She, for a long time, Play-Doh was out of the question. I mean, it was just too much sensory input.
Like it. There was smell, there was color, there was touch.
And it took a lot. I mean, it takes almost acts of God to get her accustomed to something that she doesn't like. And we have to make sure we do it. You know, she wears soft clothing. There's, you know, we got to make sure tags don't bother her, or seams aren't too thick, or maybe socks have to be inside out for that day. But we have to take away all her other sensory input to be able to have her feel the Play-Doh and not lose her cool with it. And we have to force her, because it's just her. at that
the
point in
most
time,
terrible thing
touching
in the
that
world.
Play-Doh, yeah, I mean, it was
She cannot cope at all.
it would be like me telling you to stick your hand on a hot burner and just hold it there. It's just too much, it hurts, it's painful. And people go, well, how can Play-Doh be painful? Or how can, you know, dirt on her feet be painful? I mean, it's just a lot.
And transitions, you know, if you let her go, you know, without her shoes, barefoot, you know, it's a good day. Sometimes, you know, she needs to have sensory input, you know, and so you let her go without her shoes. Well, if you change from grass to asphalt, or, you know, to dirt, and there's lots of rocks, or maybe not enough rocks, every single detail in her life, you have to be extremely skeptical of everything, you know, and it's like you have to put everything under a microscope.
Put your hand, look.
There you go.
Hold here too.
Watch your head.
All right, put your hand. Put your hand
Stand up
here,
a little
Mickey. Mickey, your hand. Mickey.
It's hot.
Okay. He's gonna get you. Look, you did it. Hey, look. Look at me. Look at me. Mickey. Mickey, I need your eyes. You did it. I know you did that.